I've learned people are gonna disappoint you. If you want to do things, try and do it yourself first of all.
Bro,
the toxicity.
I was like, are you dumb? Let me do this on my ones. Men, I'm a man, you know.
100.
Men don't cry. You don't know what you're capable of until you try it.
That's right.
Not to mention you also, and on the flip side, you don't know what's holding you back or harming your mental health until it's gone.
It's this idea of speaking things into existence and writing things down and putting things on vision boards and stuff like that.
Solo. On your ones.
On
your ones. Yeah. So
Early in the morning.
whew.
Wow, I'm actually here.
On the sofa.
I'm banging right now.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam. Topical Juice.
TJ! Oh my god!
I can't believe it.
In the building.
In the building.
In the building, period.
Listen, I am back with a really, really exciting video today. As you can see by the title, we're going to be talking about things that we learned in our 20s. And I'm with a brand new collaborator and a fellow. I don't know if I said torso like that. Collaborator and a fellow YouTuber. Please introduce yourself for my juice heads, for my Topical Juice.
Period. Hi TJ family. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. First of all, thank you for supporting my boy here. We're in this race to run it to the top. Thank you for supporting him. My name is Ray, aka Ray Styles, aka TheReyWay. Period.
Rayist. Yeah, me.
You hear that? Yeah, he already knows the deal. Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, make sure to follow up my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube, TheReyWay, TheReyWay, and also check out my Instagram. I make digital content for men's fashion and lifestyle, but obviously appeals to girls as well, guys. So whether you're male or female, hit me up. I got you. You know, if you want to see the latest fashions, the latest styles.
For sure.
Hit up your boy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's me.
That's the best intro I've ever had of this. I'm gonna leave everything in the description below. Now, before we get into this, do the damn thing and smash the button. Smash that like button. As I said, break your laptop if you have to.
If we have to tell you again, there's gonna be problems on this video. Smash the hell out of that thing.
I want to see receipts where you had to get your laptop fixed because you smashed it too damn hard.
Period.
You feel me?
Break it.
Hit the bell to be notified, subscribe to both of our channels, subscribe if you're new, and let's actually get into this. I've got some notes on my notes. on my phone.
I thought that was funny.
As you let me go first on your channel, it's only right that I go first on my channel as well.
What the hell? What kind of pattern is that?
What type of things have you learned in since you've been in your 20s? Because the thing is, 18, for example, legally you're an adult, innit? But I personally look at 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds as kids.
Yeah, they're still young.
Legally they're adults, but you don't really, your mind doesn't really grasp conscious things and kind of high level topics until you get older, in my opinion anyway.
But when you're 18, 19, you feel like you're grown, innit?
Feel like a big man.
I definitely felt like I was the big man when I was 18, 19.
I couldn't even grow a beard until I was 22.
That's come a long way now, boy.
Come on.
Lucky. Okay, things I've learned in my 20s. I think the number one top of the top for me is simple, 2 words: happiness first, man. Happiness first. Like, honestly, that is the most important thing I've learned. I've learned not to let anything stress me out too much, take me out of my character. Do you know what I mean? Things that don't make me happy, I drop it. And that's a period. We've both quit our jobs and we're kind of like pursuing what we love. I might end up going back to my corporate job for money, but my heart isn't really there. So
what does happiness look like to you then?
Happiness to me looks like I'm doing what I enjoy. All the people around me are happy, healthy, safe. Like, there's no drama, ain't no relationship drama, ain't no none of that. If I'm getting into a situation, a romantic situation, then it's because it's working and it's healthy and it's good. Like, anything that encompasses like something that will bring me joy or anything that doesn't like stress me out or make me upset, do you know what I mean? Like, then that is what I say happiness. Obviously in life it's not all smooth sailing, it's not all butterflies and fairies, but if I can control the things that are in my control to make sure that, you know, I'm happy, then that's what I'm gonna do, and that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what you're doing. So happiness first.
Happiness first. I like that. 2 words, yeah. Just to bounce off what you were saying. I wrote it down last, but to bounce off what you were saying, is that money doesn't make me happy, or money doesn't make you happy, for example. And just to echo the point that you made, that was a big learning point for me. I mean, everyone says, "Oh, money doesn't bring you happiness, X, Y, Z," but I actually fully deeped it this year when I left my job. Yeah. So there I was living a fast life with good, like a very nice salary. I'm on holiday, I'm doing mad things on holiday, I'm going here, I'm partying there, I'm buying this. And the thing is, that is such short-term happiness. It's temporary. Yeah, very much. Because then at the end of the day, I'm going to come back from that holiday, I'm going to get holiday blues, and I'm going to go straight back into a damn job that I do not like. Yep, surrounded by people that do not, who think, bro, you know what? It's deep. I'm gonna start getting.
You lot need to. You lot need to. Let me sit forward. You lot need to deep this. Like, we're dropping gems here, guys. Like, this is real life shit. This is happening. Like, this is really happening.
This is life. This is actually life.
It's occurring right this moment.
This is real because when I get spoken to in corporation, for example, by my superior, who bleeds the same way I bleed, who's probably got more life experience than these lot have, anyway, X, Y, Z. I think to myself, how are you? You wouldn't talk to me like this on road or outside this building, but you've got that, since we're in this corporate environment, this, that. Yeah. I hate it. Everything to do with it. Yeah. Ever since I left my job, I've been broke in it. I'm broke. Fully, as in like I am broke. I'm actually, like, you know, I thought I was broke at uni and these things, but I'm low-key drowning in like just not
You're rich in Jesus' name, man.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, being rich is a mentality anyway. It's a mentality, but I've never been happier. Let that sink in. I've never been happier because I'm here.
A word.
I'm here. Look, I'm here. You're here. You're doing this. You're doing what you're part of my journey. Doing what I want to do.
That's right.
So the money thing, it's not the be all and end all. I'm gonna take this off this. Actually, I've got to big up this.
Damn. Okay.
You read that.
Black Girl Magic.
Come on. I support the queens and that. Look at you. Just looking hench.
Look, guys. How skinny do I look next to him? Look at this.
Get me.
My second lesson is mindset is everything. You should shift your paradigm. Okay, so this kind of stems off my first point as well, in terms of happiness does create a more positive mindset. But what I've learned in my 20s is that there's a lot of things that are gonna happen right in life, but you choose the perspective that you look at it from.
100%.
Let it sink in deep. Listen, guys, I'm giving you gems.
That's real rap right there.
This is real life SHIT. Okay? Real life SHIT.
Yeah.
You control how you react to certain situations. So yes, bad things may happen to you, but the way your outlook on that situation is what's going to determine what's going to happen next. Do you know what I mean? And I've really learned that from listening to successful people and stuff like that, because these guys that are the 5% that control the world, guys, they think differently. This is why they're in a different space to the rest of us, right? We're all trying to get there, but this is why they've made it to where they are now. Yeah. They always will approach things with a positive mindset. Anything that happens to them, they'll take the L, but they'll look at it as a lesson, right? Yeah. And they'll apply the principles of what they've learned and put it forward in whatever they choose to do after that. So I've definitely learned that to look at life on the brighter side as much as I can, 100%. Even when things aren't looking the greatest, right? We're all human. If I give you an example, I applied to be on this platform called Takumi, which is where brands and influencers meet and like you can get paid for their campaigns and stuff. Here's me thinking, oh, my page is looking nice right now, etc., etc. So I applied because I thought I met all the requirements. Which I did, but then they rejected me. And when they rejected me, bro, I mean, like, I was in a little bit of a sunken place for a little bit. Yeah, because I was like, but everyone else is telling me on my Instagram that it's looking good. So why isn't the people that are meant to actually pay me, right, telling me that it's looking good? At the end of the day, guys, I need to get paid for it, right? So I need those people to like what I'm doing. I emailed them, asked for feedback, and they were basically saying, long story short, the quality of your feed isn't good enough. It's not up to par to be on our platform. I beg to differ. Just like that. Just like that. And I had to really sit down and reevaluate and reflect, think, like, you know, at first I was like so upset, but I was like, oh, rah, like, okay, so maybe I shouldn't, maybe it's not for me, blah, blah. You know, you get them thoughts that go through your head. But in the end, I spoke to my a couple of my best friends about it, and this is why friends are so important as well, guys. Like, they really do help to pull you out of situations and make you look at things differently.
You reminded me of another point.
Cool. And they were like, you know what, Ray, like, you just need to just look at it as they're giving you a gold mine. They're telling you that if you keep going on like this, you're wasting your time, right? And that hit hard for me, because it's like, okay, that means something has to change. Something had to change. So I took that L, thought, what could I do to improve everything, right? So I was like, okay, cool. To change my feed, I'm gonna have to get a better camera, which is why I invested in my camera. And I started shooting in proper locations, like proper making my feed look like what brands would want to see, right? And that's why I've been shouted out by posted by ASOS, posted by Topman, posted by River Island. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So guys, definitely, if you look at things from a different perspective, you'll be so surprised as to what goals you can
It's
achieve.
literally as simple as
That's it.
glass half full versus empty. I've always been a glass half full type of person. I love and crave feedback, constructive criticism.
Yeah.
I'm humble enough to clock that. I'm not perfect.
Period.
Not at all. And what the man them said to you, about if you're going this way, you're just not gonna succeed. All that feedback is literally just advice for you to tweak yourself in order to improve. Like, you need that feedback to grow and be better. So that's honestly feedback and things like that. You can't get disheartened by that stuff.
No.
It's all about perspective. Because you could have sat there and thought, you know what, I thought I was good. My dreams are crushed. I'm done. Let me look at a different. Or you take it in your stride and think, okay, how can I use this to be more like what they want?
Yeah.
And now look what happened since.
Exactly.
You see me? So
Exactly.
get me. Another one then is learn to take more risks, and I call it taking a leap of faith.
Yeah.
So in 2019, for example, I started my YouTube channel in February. The things I've said and done on this channel since I've had it, I would never, in my wildest dreams, would have thought that I've admitted some of the things I've admitted, said the things
like
I've
your
said,
mental health journey,
the mental health journey, all that stuff. For example, race. We've always known about systemic racism.
Yeah.
We've always known about these things, but no one wanted to listen.
Yeah.
So I had no intention of talking about race at all on this channel until the George Floyd stuff started coming around.
Yeah.
And like, ever since I've taken this leap of faith, in turn, it's made my happiness gone through the roof. Me leaving my job was a leap of faith, essentially.
Definitely.
So
definitely.
and not having no job to walk into, things like that, not knowing if my YouTube's going to take off. But look, I'm incredibly proud of where I am today.
You should be.
At 2,000. Actually, I got 2,000 the other day. Yeah, your boy's on 2,000. It's 2,038, I think, this morning.
You're growing so quick, bro.
I'm really, really great. You know what? Let's have a look. I'm really, really grateful. See, 242. Your boy is growing, cuz. I said 238 a minute ago. It's 242.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, I set a target of this year, at the end of this year, because I left my job in March, and I said to myself, okay, give yourself, by the end of this year, you want 1,000 subscribers. Your boy's got over 2,000 subscribers. It's not even the end of October.
Exactly,
So
bro.
like,
There's still a good 2.5 months left.
Bro, yeah, your boy could end on 3,000.
5K.
Like
5K by the end of the year.
Speak it.
5K.
Speak it.
That is the new run.
Listen,
Road to 5K.
definitely take that leap of faith, because you don't know what you're capable of until you try it.
That's right.
Not to mention, you also, and on the flip side, you don't know what's holding you back or harming your mental health until it's gone. E.g. work for me personally. So yeah, take them leaps of faith, big time.
Take it.
You know what I'm saying?
No risk, no reward, people.
You know what I'm saying?
Simple gems you hear over and over and over in life again.
But people don't deep them. They don't deep them.
People don't say it for no reason. Like,
They don't deep them.
they don't. These are
actually mad.
simple life proverbs. So obviously I've been talking about positive stuff as well, but I'm going to touch on a little bit of a negative.
You're hitting with a real, bro.
Don't rely too much on people, because they will disappoint you. Facts.
You snakes.
Facts. Facts.
Snakes. Man.
People will always disappoint. Humans are humans. Like, even me,
Yeah.
I'm guilty sometimes of disappointing people. Do you know what I mean? That things happen in life, but you don't know what that might have meant to the other person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, disappointment is one of the worst feelings. You know, sometimes when people say, I'm not even angry at you, I'm just disappointed. You know, that line slaps differently. Like, if your parents ever said that to you, like, they wouldn't even punish you.
Nah.
But the thought of just knowing that you just
Disappointed
them, you basically punish yourself, because it's that real. Like, disappointment is one of the worst feelings ever. And in this life, I've learned people are going to disappoint you. If you want to do things, try and do it yourself first of all, and then you can get people included if you can't manage. Obviously, teamwork is good. You know, we always promote teamwork, friendships, companionships. All of that is great. But at the end of the day, this is your life. You're looking out for you, right? And if you got something that you need to achieve, don't put too much of that on other people. Like if you're trying to start a business or something, you do the research. Do you know what I mean? Find the products yourself. You do all of this, all that, and make sure you have like a lot of control over it. Because if you rely on Tom, Dick, and Harry to source your materials or do this by this date, then they come want an excuse. Oh yeah, you know I forgot, or yeah, you know I did this, and that messes up with your whole plans and everything you got going on for yourself. So don't rely too much on people, because boy, people will disappoint you.
It's true. And humans are inherently selfish. We're flawed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We're not perfect. So there's even if, so for example, my intention was pure, I might still do something that might be wrong in your eyes, for example. So I feel you on that one, man. The one you reminded me of earlier, a problem shared really is a problem halved. So if we're gonna go on like a negative, more of a negative one, then with everything that I was going on in life from as a child into teenage years as a kid, all these kind of traumas, they reared its head at 22 years old. Because it's funny because I'm so open now, I've actually forgotten what I spent 22 years of my life not opening my mouth about anything I'm going through. I'd rather talk about what everyone else is going through.
Yeah.
So then that reared its head in 22 and I just had a mental breakdown and just crumbled in front of my mum. But when I told my mum everything that I'd internalized as a kid, literally growing up and then teenage and older and the gang. Oh my days. Obviously I wasn't cured. But all of a sudden you feel like a relief. That it's like you can, I don't know, sometimes it just feels like you can, rather than jumping off a cliff and falling, you can fly, innit? Because you're not being held down by the weight of everything you're carrying. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like demons or this, that and the other, like depression, whatever the hell it is. Everyone goes through their stuff, innit? Everyone goes through their stuff. Talk about it. I'm talking to the men specifically, because women are more often will talk about their issues, whether it's with their female friends, whatever. Men, we're very, very guilty of bottling up our emotions. Stop it.
Stop it right now.
Stop it right now.
Stop it right now.
Because honestly, we're not invincible. We're vulnerable, you know.
That's right.
Like it's not every day flipping. Bro, do you know what I used to say? As in these words used to come out my mouth physically. When I used to think to myself like, I wish I could talk to someone about this. I would say, bro, men don't cry. Let me deal with this myself. I'm a man.
The toxicity.
I'm a man, bro.
The toxicity.
I was like, are you dumb? Let me do this on my ones. Men, I'm a man, you know.
100.
Men don't cry. I was literally saying this out loud for years, like, and then I'm deep in. Where has this come from? Obviously, it's years of societal convention, innit?
Yeah.
It's like men back in the day, even if you went in war and you got PTSD, you weren't a man. Even if you came back traumatized from World War I and things like that, you're just a broken man type thing, and that's it. Like, what? How can people be challenging your masculinity for being emotional? So anyway, I used to have that ignorant mindset for years. Yeah. And now, bro, I want to cry. You know what I'm saying? I actually want to cry. You know that feels nice, bro. Let the tears run. Like, I actually want to be emotional. You feel me? And share my issues, because when I share, I can appear more relatable to people as well. Yeah. Because everyone's going through their issues as well. And things like that, but yeah, a problem shared is a problem halved. I agree. For a lot of the time.
Staying in your comfort zone is the worst thing that you can do. Big gems, fam. What? Am I gonna write a book, bro? I feel inspired to write a book.
I'm a bit annoyed this video's going out for free.
Trust me, you lot should be paying for this content. Okay, this is real life gems. Your comfort zone, okay, is a place of stagnance. Yes, you are
no growth.
Comfortable, right? You are comfortable there, but you will not grow. It's like, imagine a seed.
Even the example that you gave about your the feedback you got.
Yeah.
You were comfortable in that.
Very comfy in what I was doing. Clearly I was doing. So, if you stay in your comfort zone, you will not grow. Like, imagine a seed. A farmer plants a seed, and the seed has a mind of its own. Let's just imagine we're in a world where seeds can choose whether to sprout or not, okay? If the seed gets put in the soil, everything's healthy, the soil is healthy, the sun is shining, it's raining as well, it's getting all the nutrients that it needs to grow, and it just stays in the ground. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's absolutely no growth within that. Like, you have to be able to get out of your comfort zone, try new things, just push yourself to do things that you never would expect yourself to do, because that is how you will shift the levels, and levels will change in whatever you're doing. Like, comfort zone is cool for a minute, but if you stay there, then you can't really expect greatness.
I'm gonna tell you a real quick story. I hope I can tell it as fast as possible without taking too much time on it. Basically, it's a prime example of what you're talking about. So long short, I used to be signed to Bay Modeling Agency. Yeah. One day I get a shout saying, "Oh, we've got a casting for you tomorrow. Like, be at this location at this time." The location was a theatre, and I didn't really think I clocked it, but I didn't think too much of it. I'm not an actor in it. I'm a model, so I'm assuming they're gonna put me in for roles that are more model based.
Model based.
Bro, imagine now. I've got to this casting. I'm mingling with the fellow creatives. They're not with no modeling agencies, bro. They're all actors, G. Alarm bells are ringing here. Something's not right. Like, I don't know what this casting is, what they're gonna require from me, blah blah blah. Long short, right? We're in a room now with 20 people. 20 people I don't know and 3 like casting agents or whatever. Tell me why I'm here applying to be on stage at like the West End for a Shakespeare show. Bro.
Wait, so, what?
So imagine. So this casting was for like Hamlet in Hammersmith.
And you ain't read no script.
So nothing. I'm not an actor. I'm shook. So I'm sat here surrounded by actors thinking, are they gonna want me to act in front of these lot?
I'll be shaking in
bro.
my boots.
I've gone to the door to leave. Like there's literally, I've gone to the door to leave, and I've gone, you know what? Let's go back. Let's go.
Wait, no.
I like to throw back. The thing is with me, I get nervous at a lot of things, but I'm an adrenaline junkie in it. So I try and turn the nerves into and the fear into something mad. But the maddest thing is, we had to do solo improvisation pieces.
Oh my days.
Solo. On your ones. On your ones. Yeah. Surrounded by 20 actors that I don't know and casting agencies. And the job was so mad. Like I had to pretend there was an actress over there doing her thing, and she was like kind of wandering around like cleaning stuff. And I had to pretend like I was proper like feeble and like her and like walk up to her and tell her I love her. And it was all
your
like,
big body,
bro. I just like this,
like holding his tight muscles. Like
I'm just like, yo. Long story short, I've had to jump headfirst into this flipping improvisation job role. I didn't get the job in it.
Yeah, no, fair enough. But you put yourself out there.
But when I asked for feedback, I was in the top. Apparently, I was in the top. Like out of 20, I think I was at the top 7.
Wow.
And I'm not an actor.
Yeah, that's cold though.
The thing is, so anyway, the moral of this story is, ever since then, I've got no fear in trying something that's out of my comfort zone. For example, I can always reflect back at that moment and think, I did that.
Yep.
So I can do this, or I can do that because I did that. It unlocks a new level to your like capabilities or what you can do for yourself, type thing, and things like that. And that's I feel you. That's a good one, man. That's a good one.
Come on with the gem, them.
Come on, man. I've got a few. I've realised in my 20s that I can form real, genuine, and very deep connections with people, and it can be in any capability. It can be romantic, or it can be in friends, and I actually do mainly mean friends. Now, I'll combine this with another point, that I don't have expectations when I meet people.
Yeah.
So I'll speak about females first. Well, females mainly because there's more options. Like I'll be romantic with females.
And friends as well. Yeah.
So, but when I meet a girl, for example, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's real life, whatever, I don't care how beautiful she is. I don't care any of that. I don't have any expectations. So like, because I've been able to form real amazing genuine connections with people, whether it's Shays or the Bazes or whoever it is of the world, like I go into any kind of encounter very open to the possibilities.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I don't give a shit how peng you are or whatever. Like it's not about that. Like it's that okay. If we're engaging quite well on Instagram chat and it's going and we're going somewhere and we meet and the vibe's not really there, but all of a sudden there's a bit more of a friendly connection.
Yeah.
I'd be really open to that. I'm open to the romantic side. I'm just because I form deep connection. Like because I'm just grateful for the fact that there's people out there that I can. It's not just superficial or on the surface level. It is deep connections.
Family, man.
It's family.
It's family.
And
deep.
And I don't care about people being tied by blood. That doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't mean a damn thing to me. If we're just sort of the same bloodline.
Your friends can treat you way better than your family can.
I don't care. You know how people be like, oh, but that's your mum or that's your dad. You should. I don't give a shit.
Trust me.
I don't care. You don't know.
It's all about how you treat me and how I treat you.
It's a mutual respect.
Yeah, that's right.
And for me, my friends are the family that I chose So in a world full of 8 billion people, the reason you're in my life is because I want you to be. You feel me?
Yep.
And the reason that is because we've got a deep connection, and it adds value to my life. You understand that? I've got friends. Big up Keela, by the way. I've got friends, i.e. Keela, who introduced to me in 2017 spirituality. So like law of attraction, speaking things into the universe. I thought that was poppycock.
Bro, it's real life. It's real life.
Very, very
it's
real.
real life. Affirmations, all of that.
All of that.
Speaking into existence, it's real life, and I've watched it happen.
Facts.
It happens.
Facts. Actually, no, we can even end on that as a final lesson. Speaking things into the universe, even just things like that, like it's real.
It's so real.
Because when people don't realize it's not some flipping magic trick. What it is, it's very logical. So if I'm waking up and living and breathing and dreaming my vision, by default, I'm gonna put myself and surround myself by people who can promote, can help benefit that. I'm gonna put myself in locations that are gonna help bring me that dream. And then also, obviously, but if you're in a certain location or around certain people, that's gonna then bring in the right energy. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes very logical, like, because that's all it is. Speaking things into the universe translates into your actions.
Yeah,
you understand?
Definitely.
In my opinion, in my experience, anyway.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Speaking things into existence. So. One thing I do is I trade Forex, right? And in Forex trading, period, in Forex trading, one of the main things that pops up over and over and over again is this idea of speaking things into existence and writing things down and putting things on vision boards and stuff like that. Because every successful person has done that. Like, if you went to Jeff Bezos' house right now, I promise you, he would have a huge vision board somewhere in his house. Do you know what I mean? He knows what he wants, even though he's a trillionaire or whatever it is. He still knows what he still wants to achieve, even if it's like non-monetary and it doesn't bring him money. Do you know what I mean? There's things that he probably wants to do in life that he hasn't yet, even though he's got all this money. So. Like vision boards, affirmations, all of that, I've really incorporated that into my life now. Every time I wake up in the morning, I say my prayer, I say my affirmations. Do you know what I mean? I watch my motivational video, do my personal development. It's so key.
Keeps you grounded, keeps you
exactly. Especially when you're juggling a lot of things as well. If you're juggling your corporate life with your side hustle, with your business, with this and this. Do you know what I mean? All these kind of things, you have different goals and ambitions for each one, right? And you might want to use one as a stepping stool to boost the other one. It's even biblical. Like for those of you that are religious, like it's biblical that you should speak. The power of life and death is in the tongue. It says it in the Bible. So you should speak, do you know what I mean? And it will happen. And God says as well that you should ask and it shall come to you. So it's written all over, whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, whether you're anything. I'm sure all the holy books, I'm sure all the holy books have that kind of underlying message in there as well. So I 100% agree, bro, and it's a must.
Listen, thank you so much for being involved in that video with me. I'm glad that I had someone to do that video with me, because to hear what other people got to say and these things. Make sure follow my bro on all the socials, not just YouTube, Instagram as well. Very engaging on both, so make sure you hit that up.
That's right.
Grow both of those for us. Smash the like and subscription and
subscription.
Smash all those buttons for me. I appreciate everyone's time. I appreciate all my new subscribers. I appreciate everyone. Honestly, the shit don't go unnoticed. I'm very grateful. You know what I'm saying? I got no option. I ain't going back to that corporate life, bro. So I need to make it. Help me make it.
Help him.
Help me make it. So help us.
Help us make it.
So that's all of it from us today. Any more final notes, my bro?
Thank you guys for supporting him. Thank you guys for supporting me. If you want more content like this, then obviously, you know, hit up that like button like we said, and also drop a comment below if you want to see us collab more often, because we live close.
We actually do.
We live close, you know, so this can be a thing, like it can happen. So yeah, and that's it, guys. Thank you for having me, TJ.
Yeah, of course, man.
Love it.
And let me know if you want a part 2 as well.
Let us know. Let us know.
Alright,
yeah, that's it.
Alright, cool. Peace and love then, gang.
Alright, bye guys.
In a bit.
Cheers.